Have it as a side tonight. He asked for some jasmine rice, and it would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. You run around tweaking, chasing fares on the weekend. Finally got them damn teeth in. Still run around thieving. Jasmine rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. Yes, for some jasmine rice. It would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. You worried about my Rico. Need to worry about Rico. Trailer finna get repo. Worry about the double-headed dildo. Jasmine rice. Would have been nice to have it as a side tonight. He asked for some jasmine rice, and it would have been nice to have it as a side tonight.
Where the jasmine rice at? Who got the rice? Who got it? You got it? You got it? Who got the rice? What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is a special scheduled event, segment, whatever you want to call it, of the Nandy After Dark show. Thank you guys so much for your support and for joining tonight. What's up, Leslie? I see you made it on, so that's good. I apologize for being 15 minutes late. Right up until I got on here, I literally was helping people try to figure out the YouTube piece, because people get the Patreon piece, but for some reason, I think it's mostly because I was talking with someone earlier. I think it's because people are not usually signed in to or have access to or using their YouTube. A lot of you guys follow, most of my followers are on Facebook, right? 18,500 followers on Facebook, and just shy of 6,000 here on YouTube. But I think that the problem is a lot of people, they just they prefer one or the over the other. It's like Costco and Sam's Club. Yeah, I know I'm a Costco girl, and some people I just prefer Costco, and some people just prefer Facebook to YouTube. So yeah, that's a lot of people, they want to come over and they've been coming over, but it's the whole YouTube piece. Like, wait, how do I sign up for YouTube? Am I signed up for YouTube? Do I know my YouTube password? You know, all that kind of stuff. Oh, I can't find the membership, the join button. I've gotten that quite a bit yesterday and today. Can't find the join button. So, you know, that kind of stuff. So thank you for your patience for waiting for me to hop on over here and you know, connect with you guys over here on this space. What's up, Sawanda? See, you made it over. Hi, Miss Whitfield. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Let me know in the comments that you can hear me. If you can hear me and that you can hear me, I would definitely appreciate it. Didn't I see Rochelle on here earlier? I thought I did. Hey, Rochelle. Listen, you guys, let's do a quick housekeeping. We're going to breeze right on through it. Oh, yeah. There you go. How y'all feeling tonight on this Saturday? Yes, YouTube was very tricky, but we're here. We here and see you. We are here. Okay, thank you. Yes, but we're here. Yes, we hear you and see you. Okay, hi, Miss Lot. How are you? YouTube shouldn't have been that tricky. I mean, for me, it wasn't, and probably for some of you also, because I'm on YouTube all the time, but that's me because I'm a content creator. But even before I became a content creator, like I would be on YouTube a lot and signed in. So, but I can see how if you're not on YouTube a lot, if you're more of a Facebook user and you use YouTube, this is another thing. You use YouTube, but you don't have an account with YouTube, because you can use YouTube as a visitor, so to speak, quote unquote. You don't necessarily have to register with YouTube to enjoy its contents. Its content. But yeah, so a lot of people was like, well, I'm on the page, but I don't see like a join, or I don't see this and that. Log in, create an account. You guys know, because clearly you're here, so you figured it out. But yeah, it's a little tricky, make tricky for some people. So, but thank you all who breezed right on through, and those of you who had troubles with it, and we walked through it. I appreciate your patience and your diligence in trying to figure it out, and staying with it and sticking with it until you did. So thank you so much for that. Had to go out and come back in. You couldn't hear me, Leslie? Okay. Hey, Rochelle. Leslie said, I hear you now. Had to go out and come back in. Okay. All right. Let's do our obligatory housekeeping. All right. I think I don't even have to say this over here on this page, to not get blocked. Everyone here, you signed up. You're all paid members in here. So thank you again. So we're not even going to go over the don't get blocked part, because we have less rules over here. Y'all can use influencer names over here if you want to. If it's somebody you want to talk about, put it in the comments. We're not doing that anymore. I told y'all we're a little bit different over here. I'm going to be quite a bit more flexible with you guys over here, in this paid space. All right. Our Patreon users. So, but still, I don't want to see stickers. I hate stickers on the page. But you can certainly use influencer names. Anybody you want to talk about, let me know. I probably won't know about them because I just don't have time to, be looking at, Mayday and what the saga she got going on. Or LaTruth. I know some of you follow like the LaTruth and Bree thing. I do not. I only know a little bit about them. I remember when they were married and they would do skits. That's it. Everything else I see maybe on my timeline or like a suggested video to watch of theirs, and I'm definitely not interested. But some of y'all are deep down in that LaTruth stuff. I just don't find it cute, interesting, funny, entertaining, any of that. So anyway, but yeah, y'all can use influencer names over here. Definitely. We're gonna talk about everything we see, huh? Everything that's going on the red and the blue app, huh? And then no BS. I highly doubt that it's gonna be BS over here. You guys are paid members, all right? Which means that you already know who I am and what I'm about. Huh? Y'all already know. And you clearly love it because you're here. And I love y'all for that. Thank you for allowing me to come before you and be me. I appreciate that. So yeah. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. All right. Copyright disclaimer. We're covered over here. Don't come over here. They had our page snatch child at one time for several months. And I was just super busy. I didn't have time to do what I needed to do, which was quite a bit of doing to get it back. But when I did, baby, we back. We back. So I still have a lot of videos that I have to upload to YouTube that didn't that we recorded in the time that our page was down. So we recorded on Facebook. We were live on Facebook. So I'm slowly but surely adding that Facebook catalog to our YouTube page. So the videos are all in both, in one place. Leslie said that I don't follow them either. You're talking about the LaTruth and his wife. First, oh my God. No. Quick in-house disclaimer. I don't know any of these characters that we be talking about on the show. They're literally exactly that, characters in a book, a Facebook. Okay. So it's all allegations. I don't know these people. They've never, I've never broken bread with them or, et cetera, et cetera. It's all allegations, allegedly. Everything that I say and write or type in as well as you on this page is all allegations. All right. And then also, we don't discriminate. I don't care if you're black, white. Come on, say it with me. The first person to tell me how I say it, what's the rest of it? Black, white. I'm sliding $5. This just for coffee because this is super easy. Somebody tell me, run down the list. I don't care if you what for the non-discrimination clause. Tell me how I run it down, and I will send you money so you can get coffee in the morning on your way to the Lord's house. Huh? Because I know y'all all, worship the Lord over here. What's the discrimination clause? I don't care if you're what. Black. I'll start off with black, white, black. What's the rest? While you guys are typing that up, we don't discriminate over here. All right. It doesn't matter. I'll say it in the first person who matches it, they'll get it. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Puerto Ricano, Mexicano, Dominicano, Colombian. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you're gay or straight, metrosexual, transgender. We had started talking about that yesterday, and a comment popped up, and I got off track with it. But transsexual and transvestite definitely are two slurs now. So it's a full-time job, y'all, keeping up with these the acronyms, but the acronyms too, but the pronouns and all the different terms. But I respect people, so whatever you want to be called, why would I have a problem calling you that? It does not impact me or diminish me in any way to respect someone's wishes about their sexual preference or orientation or whatever it is. So we don't discriminate over here. And then we'll be talking about Rico a little bit tonight. Okay. Rico falls under special classification as far as I'm concerned. Carmen tried to convince us he's not getting the check and he's not this and that. He is and is. So we're going to be talking about him tonight. Well, not talking about, but discussing him tonight. And, and his encounter with Darius tonight, which was absolutely hilarious to me. We don't discriminate and then hold harmless. All right. Let me get out of here. Back over here. Hi, Miss Lots. How are you, darling? Okay, listen. Just so you guys know. Oh, I hear echo, but it's from my my cup. It's echoing. Just so you know, we're on our main page. I know you guys like to kick back, and you can do that over here too, because this is more of a podcast than it is like our regular show. And on podcasts, generally, they're pre-recorded, and they're pre-recorded generally, and you usually don't have a well, even if it's not pre-recorded, if it's a live recording, it's usually not a video recording, so you can't see what people are saying anyway. It's not like that. Like people have to call in or whatever it may be. So I don't expect a lot of things from a lot of commentation from you guys and comments and stuff like that on our podcast, because that's generally not how podcast works. Podcast works like the person who is hosting the show, the podcaster, that will be me. Let's just talk to you guys, and sometimes might take comments or stuff like that. So feel free. Hi, Miss Roberta. Oh, you made it on, Miss Roberta. I'm proud of you. I ain't gonna lie. So, our usual banter back and forth, and when I'm live on our larger platforms, and we have several hundred to a few over 1,000 people in our lives sometimes, that's different because lots of people are there and during their comments, and it's interactive, and it's all that good stuff. So you can certainly comment here, definitely, but don't feel like you're pressured to comment here. This is a bit of a different platform, not platform, but a bit of a different approach, if you will. So but feel free to comment. I just didn't want you to feel like that you must comment. Kind of like we touched on it a little bit yesterday, and I just wanted to clear it up. I don't want you to feel like it's your duty to have to comment. And if you don't see any comments, again, this is a bit of a different structure and setting. So Don't be alarmed by that either. All right. But every now and again, say something so I know you're still on and didn't drop. Hi, Miss Roberta. How are you? I hear you now. I had to go out and come back in. Yes, YouTube. Okay. So you guys know who Darius is. He's an influencer and he cooks. He's very petty, very messy. And he is the kind of person who creates drama on social media, for sure. Manufactured drama. I don't like that. I don't even like beefing with other anybody online. I want to come on here and report on what I have to say about what's going on the apps, and that's it. That's my job. That's what I do. That's what I'm here to do. But some people take it further than that, and they heckle other people constantly, like what Darius does to Carmen. He heckles her all the time. You know, he criticizes her everything she cooks because he cooks. So he does that quite a bit, and he all that kind of stuff. So he watches her. He knows who she is. They've met in purchase level setting. I actually went back through some of the comments for some of my previous live videos, like over the last week or so, and we have quite a bit of new subscribers, new subbies, and new people new to the page, and people coming out the bushes for the first time. So I can't assume everyone's on the same playing field. That makes sense, right? Like everyone knows who Darius is, and everyone knows who this that. So that's who he is. Darius is a cook, and he's very petty, messy, and he manufactures beef and drama so that he can get those checks that he shows everyone every month, which is like $25,000. Well, the highest one I saw was 25,000, but the others have been like 18,000, 20,000, somewhere in there. Okay, from Facebook alone. So he does that by going to people pages and starting shit with them, like how he went to Carolyn's page and said, "Oh, those green beans out the can." You know what I'm saying? Because he knew that would start a back and forth, and it did, and it ran his money up. Okay. He also went to his he did this whole kitchen comeback thing, and we'll talk about that in a little bit because Chantel has done something that I find to be outright just outrageous. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. But Darius knows who Carmen is because they've met before. I don't know if she's been in his house, but he's been to in a space where he went to Tay's house. And so he's been around them. They've cooked together before at Tay's house and, all that kind of stuff. So I wouldn't say they were ever friends. Ew, why say friends like that? That was totally my proper voice. I ain't going to say what we say in the Black community. I ain't going to say that voice, but it was that voice. Ew. They were totally friends, is what I said. Yuck. They were totally friends. They weren't friends. They were more associates. So, they fell out as people do online because I'm telling you, these social media streets ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal at all. La, la, la. You have zero friends. I've never tried to be friends with any of these content creators. Not friends, maybe loose associates, but you have zero friends on here. You have none. None. That shit never works out. It will come back to bite you in the ass every single time. And the kind of person I am, very, very kind, giving, generous. I'm going to share stuff with you. Oh, I use this app for this. Oh, I use this platform to do my stuff like this and that. I'm going to give you the information in the game and all that stuff for free. And, people learn tricks and pointers and tips and all that stuff. And I'm cool with all that. But that shit will come back to bite you in the ass every time. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because people are in quiet competition. Sometimes it's quiet competition. Sometimes it's very loud because people are in competition with you or others or whatever it is. But that shit don't be working at all. At all. And so I stay solo dolo on this page. But I digress. Darius and Carmen, they developed an acquaintanceship and fell out when Tay got into the picture. Tay was doing things. Hi, Coach. Have you seen this? Filed against Boss Lady on 29. Something just came through. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna read it. They fell out. Tay got on the scene, and she was doing stuff like answering for Carmen when Darius would say, "Hey," to Carmen. Darius would be talking to Carmen and say, "Hey, let's do so and so, or let's try to work on so and so. What do you think if we collab on so and so?" And Tay will be like, "Well, we'll let you know when we look at our schedule." For a petty person like Darius, that's very off-putting. Huh? That's super off-putting. And and disrespectful to him. I mean, whatever. But he takes things like that personally. And he did. And then it would be whatever else happened between them. The acquaintanceship didn't last. So Darius, being Darius, has been on this petty crusade against Carmen ever since, to talk about her and to make fun of how she cooks her food and all that stuff, and et cetera, et cetera. And I've never had an acquaintanceship with Carmen or friendship or anything like that. So me talking about her is different than someone who did. Where you should have some type of allegiance to a person just because you have bonded with that person over food, over the industry, whatever it may be before. Okay. So Darius goes out of his way to heckle her and redo recipes that she's doing. He said he was going to do all her recipes over and show how it's really done, and all the stuff that petty queens do. So Carmen, for those of you who don't know, like, who the hell is Carmen? Carmen is connected to a man. His name is Rico. Rico, in my opinion, professional and personal, Rico is special needs. Can we talk? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it a buck right now? Rico's special needs. And she ripped him out of his comfort zone, which would be in Atlanta, to accompany her to Texas when she made the big move. Okay. So Rico is someone who Carmen keeps under her left tit, as I call it. She keeps him, which just means close to you. That's my term, under my left tit. She keeps him under her left tit. Okay. And he does everything that she tells him to do. Everything. Okay. And it kind of looks like he's traumatized a lot of the times in the situations because he's tired. He's always ripping and running and doing things for them, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So one of the things that Rico does for Carmen and Tay is go to the store for them. Okay. He's their store runner. He's their do boy, period. And Tay has told us that Repo, as we call him over here, Repo works for the Riley household. That's literally how she said it. Tay went on record, told y'all and me that Rico works for the Riley household, darling. Okay? Get into it. And so Rico was sent on an errand yesterday, and he went to the store. Now, I told y'all about Darius because I told y'all he's petty, in his relationship with Carmen. Darius knows Carmen, Tay, and Rico. He watches all their videos, okay? And so he knows who Rico is. So Darius was out in Houston because he has a home in Houston, Texas, and I think Atlanta, but he definitely recently just settled down in Houston. Darius was at the shopping store, at the grocery store today. Just, buying a few things and interacting with his fan base. And it was possible that he would run into Carmen because he was at HEB. Carmen's always, Carmen, she's always raving about HEB and how amazing it is and this and that and the third. And I was just waiting for the day that Darius and Carmen would run into each other at HEB because Carmen's always there. And Darius likes to cook, and they have all kinds of stuff. So I knew that he would probably start going there. Sure enough, he was there today, and lo and the hell behold, who was there also? None other than Mr. Rico himself. And the way Darius was carrying on, he act like he saw a celebrity, honey. He was fanning out, as far as I'm concerned. He was fanning out over Rico, and Rico was cool as a cucumber, honey. Gave him that side eye and kept on going down the aisle. And Darius was so taken aback by it and flabbergasted. Let's take a look at the video, and then we'll talk a bit more about it.
Goes. What's up, Rico? How you doing? All right. Y'all just said I might run into Rico. There's Rico. Oh my God. Y'all just this is something else. Girl, how I run into Rico and
his voice goes up high when he get excited, honey.
Y'all just said that. Y'all literally just said to me. Y'all literally just said, I'ma run into Rico. Girl, guess who I just ran into? Oh God, I'm too through.
Baby, it sounded like he was fanning out to me. I don't know about to y'all, but he sounded like he was fanning out, honey. He said, guess who I just ran into? Rico. And look how Rico comes around the corner, honey. Rico is on a mission. They must have told him to get back down there to the welfare. That's just my saying for get back to doing something important. Get back down there to the welfare. In 20 minutes, meaning get back to the house within 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever timetable to give. Because Rico was on a mission, baby. The way he hit that corner, let's see him hit that corner. Watch how he hits it. And Darius recognizes him immediately, despite the fact that Rico does not have on an orange shirt in this video, which I found to be interesting. But see, that orange shirt to me is like a beacon, right? It's like a beacon. Like, look at me, here I am, so maybe when he goes out in public now that they done, they're on the radar of Death Row Records and so many other people, maybe he doesn't wear that orange shirt anymore because it's a huge look at me type of deal, with that big ass orange shirt on. You can't miss him. So he's trying to be incognito with this black shirt on, but I mean it's Rico. And Darius recognized him right away. But look how he hit this corner. Watch this.
Don't need pickles. What's up, Rico? How you doing? All right. Y'all just said I might run into Rico. There's Rico. Oh my God. Y'all just this is something else. Girl, how I run into Rico and y'all just said that. Y'all literally just said to me. Y'all literally just said, I'ma run into Rico. Girl, guess who I just ran into? Oh God, I'm too through.
Oh, hi, Leslie. Leslie said Rico did not even stop. He kept on pushing that buggy right on by. He sure did. He kept pushing the buggy. And let me see. He kept pushing the buggy. And I find it absolutely hilarious because Rico didn't even give it a second thought. If someone says hello to you, right? If you're out and about and someone says hello, even if someone who you cannot fucking stand, but they catch you off guard, so you say hello back before you remember, oh, I'm not speaking to that hoe, that kind of thing. The first thing you do when someone says hello to you is stop. Whether it has registered or not that this is somebody that you done cut off, you're gonna stop first and say, oh, hi, catches you off guard. Baby Rico wasn't cut off guard. He was 100% laser focused on getting whatever he had to get out of that store. Baby, and you best believe, don't think for 1 second he doesn't know who Darius is. Oh, he knows. He's very acquainted with him, huh? I'm sure he probably follows his page, but he knows Darius just as well as he knows who Tay is. He knows. So when he saw him, you know what I'm saying? He knew what was up. Now that first split second of when somebody say hi and you say hello back, which Rico did say hello back. But usually most people will stop and say, oh, hey, where are you from? Or, oh, hi. And then it'll kick in like, oh, yeah, okay, take care. But baby Rico kept that cart moving. He hit him with that mean side eye, baby. He said hello back and didn't give Darius the time of day for a conversation, because I believe Darius would have entertained a conversation with him if Rico would have stopped. You know how petty Darius is. He would have made up some kind of petty conversation to engage him for views and everything. But what if Carmen had been with him? Because Carmen loves HEB. This is her jam. Now, y'all say that Carmen hasn't been out in the HEB streets or the Houston streets because of the beef with Death Row, which would be Rap-A-Lot. That's my affectionate name for them, Death Row Records. And her beef with Miss Marion and Miss Marion's family, that she and Tay, y'all say that she and Tay has been laying low and not out here in these streets trying to catch hands. You know what I'm saying? And catch other things. So they say that Carmen's staying in the house, and I can see that. And Rico being an errand boy, I mean, he's always been the errand boy, even in Atlanta, is out in disguise. Transformers, robots in disguise. They say Rico's in disguise with this black shirt on. And that I say the same. That's exactly right. And but that didn't stop Darius from recognizing who he was. So I thought that was absolutely hilarious. But Leslie, you're absolutely right. Rico didn't even stop. He kept on pushing. Miss Lott said, Rico don't have time to play. He's on an assignment. Rochelle said he was on a whole mission. Baby, look at him. Look.
How you doing? All right.
All right. He said all right and kept that shit moving. Look at it. Look how
What's up, Rico? How you doing? All right. Y'all just said I might run into Rico. There's Rico.
And I looked at the owl now. I looked at the owl to see what the hell Rico might be looking at. And it looked like it's the pickle owl, because Darius is standing. So
how you doing?
This all is like he's in the condiment owl for sure. With the hot sauces and the ketchups and mustards and all that kind of stuff. You can see that here. This is the barbecue section.
All right. Y'all just said I might run into Rico.
I zoomed in earlier. It looked like he's in like
there's Rico.
Pickles and
oh
stuff.
My God. Y'all just this is something else. Girl, how I run into Rico and y'all just said that. Y'all literally just said to me. just said, I'm gonna run into Rico. Girl, guess who I just ran into?
I'm gonna need
Oh
you to blow
God,
your
I'm
nose
too through.
and stop wiping that snot and touching shit in the store. That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Okay. Clearly Darius was tickled pink. That Repo was in the store shopping, turning that corner fast and sharp as hell, and didn't stop. The whole scene is hilarious to me too. Didn't stop for cordial, casual conversation because he's on the timeline. He ain't got time for every moment has been accounted for, every second. Talking and saying that he saw he late back with the relish for some damn deviled eggs or whatever the hell he was going to do with it. If it was even relish, that he's late getting back because he was stopped and talking to Darius. Oh, hell no, that's not a good enough excuse, honey. So he kept that shit pushing. And he was polite and cordial and said, hello, how are you? Hello. And kept that shit moving, honey. And they didn't even look back because Darius had the camera on him. Rico didn't even look back like, what was that? He didn't give a damn. He just kept going. But good thing Carmen wasn't with him because, I mean, I could imagine it wouldn't have been that funny or pleasant if Carmen also came around that corner with Rico, which did in the store together a lot. So Carmen could have run around the corner and, I'm going to start doing reenactments. Like, this would have been a good reenactment for me if I got somebody dressed up like Rico and Darius and did this whole supermarket scene and I was Carmen behind them and did that conversation. I'm going to start doing stuff like that. Or, not me because I don't have the time, but yeah, maybe I'll ask for volunteers from the teammates when we go live on our larger platform to for people to do these reenactments of Carmen. This would have been a good one. Like, what if? It's kind of like the In My Mind reenactments that I've been doing for quite some time. In my mind, this is how it happened in the store. How it would have happened if Carmen was there. Because it wouldn't have been funny. What would he would have said? Would have said hello to her? Probably, because he's petty. After all the shit he done talked about her and said about her, he probably was like, Carmen, because his voice gets up real high when he gets excited. Carmen, is that you, Carmen, girl? Is that you, girl? Carmen, girl. And Carmen probably, I don't know what she would have said. She probably wouldn't have been entertaining him. She probably would have been like, yo, mama. You know how she get when she get in arguments and shit. Rochelle said he hit a sharp left. Baby, it was all shits and giggles. And God forbid if Carmen and Tay was there. Oh, that conversation wouldn't have been pleasant or laughable at all. His ass wouldn't have been laughing like that. Because Tay's the ice queen, honey. Tay is the motherfucking ice queen, okay? She would ice his ass out. Even if Carmen tried to stop and talk, because it's Carmen. Tay would have kept going and would have got down to the relish out and told Carmen, sweetheart, bring your ass, sweetheart. And that would have been the end of that conversation. And Darius would have talked about that. It wouldn't have been all shits and giggles at all. So, he probably would have said, what's up, girl? Yep. Fake as hell. He would have. And he would have engaged her in a conversation just for shits and giggles and views and went home and talked about her like a dog, like anybody else he meets and he interacts with. Anyway, I thought that was absolutely freaking hilarious. So, Carmen has a new business partner, as you all know, and she is, her name is Karen. She's a Karen. And she cooks. She has at least one other cookbook out that I know of, an ebook. She's coming out with a make your own I got you blend, or whatever she's calling it. It's a new spice blend. And it did say in the description that we got you. It does say that. And it's also described as amazing. Now, I know I know, you know what I'm saying? I know the rhetoric when I hear it and who it belongs to. Okay. So she's working on that. Carmen's name's not on it, but Carmen said they're inseparable. That's what she said. So the girl working on the spice line, what the hell? It hasn't dropped it yet. And Carmen, again, is the spice queen. You can put 2 and 2 together. I did reach out to Boss Lady, and I did ask her, well, I'll say that for a second. But so I don't know who's Carmen's name's not on the spice book, but her name is on the main cookbook. I'll come back to that. Reached out to Boss Lady in a second. So, because that goes along with the court stuff. But because I reached out to her for a comment, and I did get a comment. This lady does do a lot of cooking on her page, Karen. She's bougie bitches cook. And but I'm not seeing those recipes on her cookbook, and then their $25 cookbook, which I did buy for you guys for research purposes. I'm not seeing the food. The food's not matching up. Okay. I did drop some of the pictures from her food today and the ingredients from some of the recipes into a search feature online, and it did return some hits. Same as Chantel's. And we'll look at that in a little bit. Chantel, the lady who got into it with Darius for her restaurant, she posted some pictures on her page today, acting like it's from her restaurant. And I did a search for them, and guess what? The exact same pictures came up belonging to a different page. So she got them from offline, and almost like a stock photo. But these are not stock photos, just FYI, because I know people throw that term around like, oh, they're stock photos. They're stock. A stock photo is a photo that was taken from a photographer by a professional photographer, and sold to places like Photo Bucket and things like that. They have them in stock for people to buy them. Okay, when people travel places, they sell them to these different picture companies, different companies online. So when people need a picture of a piece of grilled cheese, a plate of grilled cheese, they can go to these different websites and buy a stock photo of somebody who took a professional picture of grilled cheese, or the Andes Mountains, or the Rockies, or whatever it may be. When you're traveling, you can sell your pictures if they're taken professionally to a lot of these places, and they sell them to people to put on their websites, etc. So, but the picture that Chantel has on her page is not a stock photo. It's an actual photo that someone on someone's page, where someone actually made the biscuits, and it's like on a restaurant's page of something that they did. So they didn't buy the picture from someplace. They they took the picture themselves because it's some food that they made. And so she went to a website and got them, as opposed to buying a stock photo. Okay. I thought that was really interesting because, why would you be perpetrating like that? Ooh, my throat was itching. Okay. So, anyway, Carmen teamed up with this woman. And the woman, and Carmen have been inseparable. She's been all up in their house. What the hell is Tay? Because I haven't seen Tay. Carmen got this lady up in the house cooking different things. I don't know if they're in the cookbook, because I didn't see chocolate covered strawberries in the cookbook. Now I could pull the cookbook up again. I probably will. And look and see if it's in there. But chocolate covered strawberries goes, of course, along with the theme for is this it? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Here it is. Oh, my computer hot. Let me turn my on for it. I have my computer sitting on a fan, a computer fan. It sits on top of that to keep the hard drive and everything cool, so my computer doesn't overheat. I've had it for many years. This exact same one. Oh. Oh, what you doing? Hold on, guys. Let me see. I ain't gonna be able to find it. Listen, this lady has been over to Carmen and Tay's house, which, that's fine. She's been over there and she's been cooking and teaching Carmen how to melt chocolate down, or teaching us, whomever, melt chocolate down. And I can see, something, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem for a number of different reasons. And I just found it interesting that she was over there demonstrating how to make chocolate covered strawberries. She could have did that from her own kitchen. Where are the videos of Carmen and this woman, cooking together all the recipes for the cookbook that Carmen has her name on, and first at that? Where are those videos of them testing different recipes and hiring people to take these professional photos? The photos do look like stock photos, definitely. And I found at least one of them on the internet, at least one of them. So just today, while I was doing some research for our show tonight, and I thought it was interesting, since she talking about she gonna be sticking her attorneys on people for talking about her. I mean, if you're gonna be legal and wanting people to be doing X, Y, and Z by the book, you need to be by the book, literally and figuratively. So let me show you guys this quick clip. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Heard you was looking for me, bitch. Here I go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. She can. I mean, some of the stuff that she makes at her house, the new lady, is not it looks good, but it ain't shit from that cookbook. I can tell you that. Let me see. It's not that kind of stuff. They did it. They got together in 3 weeks. They got it together in 3 weeks. You know how long it take to put an ebook together, one that's done right? How much money, time, energy, effort, and all that stuff? A lot. Oh. Carmen's doing this whole countdown of how she met Tay and when they met and et cetera, which is really interesting because we already know, which is interesting she's doing that. We already know how y'all met. And how she's telling some of the stuff is not how it went. It's not. Hold on. What's Carmen doing right here? There we go. Pop you out. All up in Tay kitchen, child. Mm-mm.
How we met, everything. So we get ready to
Hold on,
do
y'all.
chocolate covered strawberries. Karen's gonna go first, I'm gonna go second, and we're gonna do molten lava cake, and we may do some lamb chops. We got a lot of stuff. We just hanging out and cooking, doing the recipes out of our cookbook. If you don't have it, what's up? Let's see.
I'm sorry about that. Let me take my picture down.
And we get going. I know I got to get back to a lot of cooking because we've been working a lot behind the scenes, but 26%. What's up, y'all? Happy Valentine's Day. Me and Karen been in here going hard in the paint. We got a whole mini series coming on love, relationships, how we met, everything. So we get ready to do chocolate covered strawberries. Karen's gonna go first. I'm gonna go second, and we're gonna do molten lava cake, and we may do some lamb chops. We got a lot of stuff. We just hanging out and cooking, doing the recipes out of our cookbook. If you don't have it, what's up? What's up? Let's see. Let's see. Trying to find one thing and we'll get going. Let's see. I know I got to get back to a lot of cooking because we've been working a lot behind the scenes, but haven't forgotten. What's up, everybody? Y'all getting ready for the Super Bowl, Valentine's, and Mardi Gras all together. It's like a 3-holiday holiday. We got flowers, we got everything. Let's see. My good friend Sharon Benz that sent me in take flowers. We got flowers to give flowers. Let me show y'all our beautiful flowers, and then we're gonna be ready to go.
Yeah, I got a lot of flowers.
We did. We got that 2 different deliveries, like more flowers. And yeah, we got these flowers are beautiful. I'm trying to find right here. What's up, everybody? Y'all ready to get in on these chocolate covered strawberries? They're in our recipe. I don't know what version we did, the microwave version or the double boiler version, but we're gonna do them both ways for y'all.
So you have options.
Yeah. Okay, first knock at the door. I received these flowers. Aren't these beautiful? Sharon Benz, thank you. Thank you. What happened? How'd that happen? Nobody added nobody. Oh, we were adding a link. I was just like, what the hell? You know, because I didn't have people come on with no clothes on. They come on my live show and they probably
No, they didn't.
honest to God. How did I do it?
Let me see.
They have done it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you ain't add them? And you didn't add them on?
No, I added them. You think people gonna come on and talk?
Oh, he want to talk.
Yeah. You see that? Sharon Benz, thank you. She sent these beautiful flowers to Tay.
Wow. For what?
Oh, no way. Really?
Mhm.
Oh,
It was too fast though.
Oh.
I'm quick.
okay. Quick like this. All right. So, Karen is going to give us a tutorial on strawberries. So, let me know when you're ready. I got to have the earphone.
Why is Sharon Ben sending Tay big flower bouquets?
We're going to be ready. All right.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, look at the background. I'm loving it. Let me know because I want to edit like you, but you ready? Okay. All right.
So, listen, we're about to go ahead and get some chocolate covered strawberries going. It's one of the recipes in our cookbook for Valentine's Day. And you know I love love. So let's get over to the sink and we're gonna go ahead and wash these strawberries off.
All right. Let me point y'all towards the sink because I'm actually filming this. Okay, come on here. Let me get you.
So we're gonna go ahead and just drop the strawberries in. You want to make sure that you get them cleaned off real good.
This thing closes. Yeah, pull it together. You take it off a little bit.
I need one of these. But you can give me one of these. You gotta give me one of these.
What's up, everybody? Sharing is Karen. Y'all make sure y'all share me and Karen doing chocolate covered strawberry. And thank you for the stars. Somebody sent 500 stars.
Where's Tay at?
Okay, let me bend you down a little bit so you can see. Can everybody see? All right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 of these toothpicks and I want to put it at the top because I want to make sure that I'm able to hold them when I'm dipping them. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna lay it on the side and then we're gonna make sure they're dry, because if you don't make sure it's dry, you're gonna have a hard time with that chocolate when you're trying to dip it. So putting it on like that.
Okay, hold on. Y'all see? Can everybody see? Good afternoon, everyone. Melvin Drumgold, thank you for being Chef Carmen and Miss Whole Purchase supporter, says she is gorgeous. She really is gorgeous.
Thank you.
She just got that face beat to the gods today. We've been working, creating content all day
Since 8.
Pause. Not Carmen talking about she really is gorgeous. Baby. I mean, I thought she was Tay. In our private group, y'all was saying that, oh, this she looks like Tay. I mean, they got the same complexion, braids and forehead and all that. Carmen telling me she really is gorgeous. Where the hell is Tay at? That's what I want to know. Do anybody know? Any of y'all know? I'm for real. Where's Tay doing this video? Carmen down here having chemistry and talking about she really is gorgeous. You need to stop, Carmen. Look at the girl blushing.
So I'm gonna get all of these in because I probably can eat about 5 of these myself. I don't even know if I'm gonna share, to be honest. Are you expecting some of these? Because I don't know.
Who?
I want you to put one down kind of slow next time you do it.
Shabba.
Hold on. Okay. All right.
I don't know if I'm sharing any of these, y'all. To be honest with you.
She about to kill him. Karen doing her thing. Y'all look. Y'all see, this is what our ebook do. If you don't have it ordered, like these ABC 1, 2, 3 simple instructions is what we do. She is pretty. Sharon Ben say you are so pretty.
Thank you.
Sharon Ben is a
Pause. A couple things. Carmen is talking about the cookbook is easy, cheesy. Is we do 1, 2, 3 cooking, and the cookbook is 1, 2, 3. Carmen, that's not true. This cookbook is not easy one. You got duck a l'orange, okay? Orange duck, and it looks amazing, okay? In this cookbook, but we all know that you didn't cook this, Carmen. You didn't have anything to do with it at all. And it's not 1, 2, 3 cooking. Nothing in this cookbook is 1, 2, 3 cooking that I saw. Let me look. I pulled it up. Make edits right in PDF. I don't want to do that right now. They have some pretty intricate, advanced, intermediate level recipes and techniques in this cookbook. So that's the whole thing. That's how I knew it's not Carmen's cookbook, and she had nothing to do with it other than putting her name on it, because it's nothing simple about these recipes in this cookbook for most of them. It's not. So sitting here talking about that's what I'm talking about. We do easy 1, 2, 3 cooking. Not in this cookbook that you didn't have anything to do with other than putting your name on. Let me see. I just want to point that out. And then Sharon Ben's talking about how pretty she is, child.
one that sent those beautiful flowers.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Right on time.
Oh yeah, Sharon, you bailed us out of a situation this morning before I shoot.
Yeah, I really did.
Janice Sharon Benz, her obsession with Carmen is she was Carmen's love interest. She's the one who bought a lot of that stuff that was in Carmen's and Karina's house that
Have
Carmen
y'all
was living in.
any plans yet for Valentine's Day?
I hope you guys are planning on using our ebook. Order your ebook today. You get 27 recipes for only $24.99. And we actually doing a lot of the recipes. Karen, you are a beautiful lady. That's from Beverly Fitch.
Thank you, Beverly.
Joanne Gibbs, Dorothy Thomas, Cheryl Creek. Hey, Chef and Karen. What's up, y'all? We got some stuff for y'all.
What time is it?
Oh, you know, anybody know what time it is?
I was going to say good morning. It's definitely not the morning no more. Got a few more, 2 more, and then we'll be ready to get the chocolate going. This one's pretty.
I did that one.
Don't be trying to take my.
I did that one. Look, twirl this one. Like, twirl this in the air. I'm going to get you twirling. Hold on. Let me get a focus on it. All right, twirl it. Okay.
You're not getting that one.
That's the one. That one's got Chef's name on it.
No, it don't.
Everybody says 322, 333. Karen, your hair is very beautiful. And Chef Carmen, I have missed you. Oh, Tony Parrington. Where have you been? Okay, so now you want to say, now we're going to draw it. You ready?
Okay. So now we got the toothpicks inside of the strawberry. We want to make sure that we get them very, very dry, or they're not going to be able to stick to the chocolate, or it's going to be a whole disaster. And listen, we don't got time for Valentine's Day disasters. Okay.
So they're doing something very basic.
Yeah, chocolate covered strawberries, guys. This recipe is in our cookbook. We're doing reels for the recipes that are in our cookbook, and this is gonna make it super simple. Mary Hinton says, Karen, your makeup is popping.
Thank you.
Lock and drop. What up, Chef? What's up, Sharon Murphy? Valerie Jones, Arlene Williams. I'm gonna buy some strawberries and do exactly what Karen's doing, okay? I did them last night and I'm gonna do them again today. But all she did, she washed her strawberries, right? Then she put some toothpicks in them, okay? And she's drying them. And as she explained, the strawberries have to be very dry. If they're wet, the chocolate is not gonna stick to them. If they're dry, your strawberries will come out amazing, okay? Super simple and easy. And that's why you guys should definitely support Karen and I business, because we're on here showing you guys, giving you guys step-by-step instructions. Order your cookbook today.
Carmen, you something else.
Yeah, we in here putting in the work. You want me to get anything else?
What work?
You good?
Yeah.
You like these shots?
This what we should have. These are the kinds of videos. If they did the recipes in the book and those are their pictures, we should have been seeing this when they put the book together, which we know they didn't do.
All right.
I know Carmen didn't.
They feel good and dry to me. They feel good and dry.
Okay.
Hold on. Now, we're going to put y'all see this double boiler setup? This is what we're using, okay? We instructions that you guys see online about the strawberries, nobody's really saying add a little oil till you get it to the consistency that you want. That's what we're teaching, and that's what we're showing in our recipe book.
That was Crisco.
Yeah, you can add coconut oil or a little Crisco, either one.
You kind of close there, Chef.
Okay, so You ready for me? Okay. So, let me turn them a little bit, and let's see. Let me see what angle I'm getting so they can see. Make sure they can see Karen. Hold on, trying to set y'all up where y'all can see what she's doing, and see where we're going with this. Hold on, let's slide this over.
Yes.
Slide everything over. Then I can bring this up.
Yeah, that'd be.
You good? So can everybody see? Can they see? I don't think they can see over here.
Move over there, this way, move over a little bit. What song is that?
Tootsie Roll.
Yes.
Da-da-da-da, sweet and go. Let me see you Tootsie Roll. Tootsie
Have a
Roll.
whole little party
Baby,
up in
I
here.
don't know. I don't know where Tay is at watching this shit go down, but I know she's somewhere with her face screwed up like she just bit into a lemon. Huh? Singing and dancing and doing the Tootsie Roll and shit. Okay.
Man, don't look good.
Okay.
What do y'all think? Y'all ready to make some chocolate covered strawberry? Yeah, she got the little toothpicks in it. She said, okay, I'll see it now. Hey, y'all, I love chocolate covered strawberries. I just told my husband how to do that last week. Yeah, simple and easy. And you're talking about wood. Now, what do you like? Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
I do not like dark chocolate.
I don't like dark chocolate, nothing. Because it's bitter to me. And if I'm finna eat something sweet, I want it as sweet as it could possibly be.
What kind
I
of
want it tooth cracking sweet.
what kind of,
Oh, wait.
Carmen got a very limited palate to be a
Surprisingly,
so-called
a
chef.
lot of people don't know how to make them. I've seen some messed up attempts of people trying, but
Yeah, and a lot of people get intimidated to make them, but they're super simple. So just because you know how to make them don't mean everybody know how to make them now. And it's you know, how many people out here don't have been intimidated by trying to do chocolate or white chocolate strawberries? So many people, that's why all these big companies are in business selling millions of them every Valentine's Day, because it's something that people have been intimidated by. So our method that we're using, we're just simply showing you guys how easy it is, how cheap and easy it is to do it at home. And you can decorate them. I don't know how, but I'm learning now, thanks. Dorothy Thomas said she didn't know how, and she's enjoying this live. She's learning how to do it right now. Karen's doing hers, and
So you mean to tell me Carmen is a chef and she didn't know how to make chocolate covered strawberries until right now? Okay, girl.
I'm gonna do something next. We're gonna let these dry, and we may come back and decorate them. We're doing the chocolate molten cake. So Nene says, thank you for sharing. So guys, just don't think just because you know how to do something that everybody know how to do it, because they don't. You want a bigger tray?
just parchment paper. Somebody, that's what it was, huh?
You need another tray.
Yeah.
What's so hard about
See, I'm a
this?
good assistant. And Karen is just assistant when it be my turn. We be having, when I say it is me and Karen, we turn up in the kitchen. And we have a ball. We really do.
Yeah, clowning.
We support each other. And we're just super excited about everything that 2024 is gonna bring each and every one of us. We ready?
I'm over here having like little science projects.
So let these dry, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna do my version of chocolate strawberry. Anybody got any questions? Come through, Karen. Come over here. Come on, they can't see you on this phone.
Oh,
On this one. Anybody got any questions for Karen? Anybody got any questions? And how many of y'all are gonna do chocolate strawberry?
and bananas.
I love bananas and cornflakes.
I don't want no
Karen
parts.
said let somebody else do it.
I don't want no parts.
Okay. That's enough. I just wanted to show you guys what happened to the designs for those strawberries. Hi, Miss Roberta. So Carmen has this new business partner, and Carmen just said that they work well in the kitchen and they be having a good old time. And Carmen and Tay's relationship has always been questionable to many of us, and the genuine chemistry that they have, and if there's any real happiness and compatibility there. Is there any compatibility? That's a big question in any relationship. And no, I don't see that they're compatible. I don't see that there's real chemistry between them at all. I mean, I think everybody would agree to that. But I do see, I don't know if this Karen lady is straight, gay, sideways, up top, down low. I don't know. I don't know any of those things. Do y'all know? Does anybody? I'll have to ask this in our private group if y'all know if this Karen lady is straight, bi, or gay. I have no idea. But Carmen seems to be happy around her, and the chemistry seems to be there, and she said that they be having a great old time in the kitchen and all that kind of stuff. They both like to cook, so they definitely have that in common. So I mean, and Tay's not around anywhere where Carmen has to watch her P's and Q's and step on eggshells and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens with this. Because Carmen acting way too happy around us. I'm not saying that anything is there, but Carmen is definitely giddy and happy and, in her comfort zone around this lady. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on it. More to come on that. Somebody said these are so easy to make. I would be done making them by now. I mean, they said that Carmen said she didn't know how to make them before this lady came along. What are you doing? Dredging them in chocolate. That's it. You dredge them in chocolate. Buy a toothpick. I'm not understanding how they're talking about this is hard to do. But okay, girl. Miss Roberta said the work is running her mouth and saying that the ebook is both of theirs and actually it's Karen's. Oh, wow. Okay. Rochelle said I would have made 3 dozen chocolate strawberries by now. Same as what Leslie said. Like, what's taking y'all so long? You dredge them, shake off the excess, and put them on parchment paper. Tell me how hard they are, and a lot of people don't know how to make them. Okay. Miss Roberta said, very simple steps. My granddaughter can make chocolate strawberries. What happened to the designs for those strawberries? I don't know. She's not good for the camera. It's a blah at best. Somebody else said that up earlier. Let me see what the comment was. Oh, there you are. It was you. Hi, Jacqueline Smith. She doesn't seem enthusiastic about this video session. I mean, that might just be her personality, I'd have to look at some of her other videos to see if she's turned up or more lively than she was in these videos, because she definitely seemed to be low energy. Definitely. Karen. Okay. We're going to be keeping an eye on that. All right. So do you guys know who, because I know you guys are more mature, seasoned, retired, educated crowd. Most of the teammates are. But I do know that some of y'all, despite all that, dabble in a bit of ratchery every now and again, as I do myself. I won't say I dabble in ratchery, but I keep my ear and my eye to certain things in entertainment hot topics that are ratchet, is what I'm saying. Y'all know who Nicki Minaj is and who Megan Thee Stallion is, right? You know who those two are, the two rappers. And Nicki's so-called Trini but grew up in New York, but they still be whatever. And then y'all, where's Megan from? She's from Megan is from, I want to say, let me see. She's from Texas. I think she's from Texas, but let me see. She's from San Antonio. Okay. So, there's an age gap between the two. All right. Megan was born in 1995, and not Cardi B. Nicki Minaj. She was born, and she's about maybe 15 years older than her. Maybe not, maybe almost 10 years older. Nicki Minaj was born in like 82, somewhere in there. So 8 to 10 years. I don't believe Nicki Minaj's date of birth 76, 76, 78, 9, 81, 2, maybe. But there is a little bit of an age gap. All right. Nicki Minaj is 40 years old and Megan's in her 30s. And unfortunately, in the Black community, a lot of times when you have people in the same industry, especially Black women, there's beef. I can tell you this firsthand. I'm an influencer now. I'm on social media, and there's so much beef. I don't have beef with anyone. They have it with me, though. They find reasons to come to our page and hate whatever. They love it because they stay in the bushes. But I don't have beef, but there's always there's going to be a beef, even if it's one-sided, in spaces where there is competition or people are doing the same kinds of things, etc. And the rap industry is no different. So just a little bit of background. So Nicki Minaj is arch rivals and enemies with Cardi B. Okay, Cardi's from the BX, and she from the Bronx and New York. And Nicki and Cardi never got along because Cardi is in her 20s and Nicki feels like Cardi was coming for the throne. She couldn't stand it. Now Cardi and Megan are very good friends. I mean, they just did the WAP. All right. So they just did, the WAP a couple of years, maybe a couple of years ago now. I can't believe it's been that long. I know it's been a couple of years because before I sold my house, I was over my very white neighbor's house, right? Their house was next to mine. And I was over there and they were like, D, can you believe we caught our daughter, Sally, their daughter. We caught our daughter listening to a song called WAP. They literally said that. They said, do you know, it was the husband and the wife, my neighbors. They said, do you know what WAP is? And I started laughing. I was like, they said, have you heard the song? And do you know what it is? I said, yeah, I've heard the song. It's from my community. Of course I've heard it. And I know it word for word. Park that Big Mac truck. Yes, I know it word for word. And they were shocked because, these are my white neighbors. And they don't know I'm a whole thug on the side. They don't know that. They just know that my house is big as theirs. I drive a luxury car just like they drive one. They know I'm an educated professional just like they are. That's how I got to live in a subdivision. They know I'm single. I don't have kids. And you know what I'm saying? That I'm about my motherfucking business. They know this. So a lot of times when white people's, my white followers watching this on the replay or even live or whatever, a lot of times when Black people, I was just having this conversation with someone, when Black people are educated, well-spoken, professional, you know what I'm saying, living just like how they are or better, got as much money as they have, and they married in a 2-family uppity household, and you got as much money as they have, you earn as much money as they do, they consider you to be what's called a safe Black. You know what I'm saying? I've had this said to me. I can't even count how many times. Many times. Oh, D, we love you. You're different. No, the fuck I'm not. When they out there looting and rioting, because this has been said to me many times during the looting and the rioting. Oh, D, we're glad you're not out there, partaking in that. That's terrible out there looting, because they loot all the time in Atlanta when stuff happens. Like, when the George Floyd thing happened, there were looting and rioting all over the country. Oh, D, we're so glad. We're just checking on you. Don't fucking check on me. You need to understand that the outrage they feel, burning down those stores and looting stores and this and that. I feel it too. I know y'all think I'm a safe black. You know what I'm saying? And we're the, you know what I'm saying? I'm part of your clique. I don't want to be part of your clique. But I know you have embraced me as such. But you need to understand that if you don't feel as outraged at these people who are looting, and the reason that they're looting because a black man has been killed, an unarmed black man strangled with a knee on his neck, if you don't feel the outrage in that, and you don't understand why we have rebelled and revolted because of that, we're not friends. You don't understand my plight. And yes, it's my plight. I don't give a fuck how big my house is. I don't care. These are still my people. And this is still my struggle. Just because I'm not out there looting with them. And I'm talking to you on my front lawn. And you talking to me on across on yours. I don't give a fuck. I'm never going to be too far removed from black politics, from black problems, black issues, any of that. No, I'm not down there looting. But I understand. And if you don't, we can't be friends. Period. I've had this conversation many times with my white friends. And if you my friend and you white, you know how I feel. Definitely. And you identify with that. But if you don't, we're not. We're definitely likely not friends. So, anyway. So Cardi B and Nicki Minaj hate each other guts. Okay. I love rap. Y'all already know this. Y'all already know my favorite rapper is Jay-Z. I'm an old school rap head. I used to do beatboxing, for my brothers in the project hallways. Be my brothers, they friends, etc. The hood is totally different now than it used to be back in the day. But it would be me beatboxing. He would call me out the house, apartment. Yo, come do a beat for us. Now I do the beat. Whatever. I beatbox. You know what I'm saying? While they freestyle raps. I'm a huge hip hop fan. R&B rap fan. Big time. It's the culture I grew up in. And so, to see these new age artists coming up and fighting and beefing and in this hip hop space is jarring to me. It's very jarring. So anyway, they hate each other guts, and for various reasons. That would be Nicki and Cardi. And Nicki and Megan, Cardi and Megan are friends. Okay. Couple of years ago, Megan, who's not friends with, Megan and Nicki don't have like a long history of beef like Cardi and Nicki. All right. So they just did a song together, Megan and Nicki, like a year or so ago, or whatever. So they were cool. But you know how it goes. If I'm cool with you, if I'm friends with someone, let's say me and Rochelle friends, right? Let's say if me and Rochelle are friends, and let's say we're both rappers, and Rochelle and I are friends, and let's say Marvette came along as a rapper too, and I didn't like Marvette. I hated her guts. But Rochelle and Marvette became good friends. That might cause some friction with me because I'm a loyal person. I'm a very, very, very loyal person. And I expect someone who considers themselves to be my friend to be loyal to me like I am. I'm loyal to my detriment, to a fault. If I know something and I'm not supposed to say whatever it is, I will never say it. Ever. I will take that shit beyond the grave with me, whatever it may be. There's plenty of secrets I hold. Plenty. But I'm not going to say them. I mean, God himself would have to come down to get me to say him. And he better bring Jesus with him just because there's a lot of perpetrators out there. And Jesus better be walking on water. I need to see the miracle for myself before I say, all right, God, this is, because no, I can keep a secret big time. Big time. Anyway, so if I'm friends with you and you become friends with my arch enemy, then y'all, that's fine. Y'all go over there and be friends. Get the fuck away from me. Because I done told you all my secrets and a lot of my secrets and hopes and dreams as my friend. And now you over there with my enemy, probably telling them dirt or whatever that you know about me that I share with you. I don't do that. I've always been that way. If we're friends and you hook up with somebody who I'm not friends with, or you whatever, blah, 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 for another person who I hate their guts, our friendship is probably going to be very short-lived. And you can go and be with that person. That's fine, because I'm definitely fine over here. Okay. All right. So this is what happened. Nicki and Megan were cool. They even did a song together. But Megan and Cardi, who are also cool, you know, they're cool. So anyway, so Megan did a song a few weeks ago. She released a couple of songs, and one of the songs she was making. So Nicki Minaj is married to a gentleman, a guy. His last name is Petty, which I think is crazy. But he has long since done jail time and was locked up for rape and molestation of an underage person, you know, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He has a long rap sheet. And so Nicki married to him. You know, she's kind of like the joke in the butt of the industry, because you married to a whole pedophile. And I don't know if y'all know who Remy Ma is. I love Remy. She's also from New York. She made this diss track called Sheetha. It's so fucking good, yo. It's like Ether, which is what you call Nas made in his diss track against Jay-Z. Just stay with me. It's got a clip for y'all. Nas is from New York. Hove, of course, is from New York. And they got into a whole big beef many years ago. And Nas' diss track was called Ether. And it's wild. It's crazy. It's 4 or 5 minutes just going off on Jay-Z, calling them camels and shit. Whatever. And the beat is crazy. Oh my God, the beat goes crazy. So Remy, who's not in a relationship with her husband Pepe at this point, which is crazy to me. Remy, who's done jail time for trying to kill somebody. Remy made a diss track against Nicki, calling it Sheetha instead of Ether. Oh, it goes hard. I've listened to it thousands of times at this point. I mean, she's talking about Nicki doing pills and coke and all kinds of shit in it. Oh, it goes crazy. Anyway, and it uses the same Ether beat. Okay. So Nicki and Remy definitely have beef. Oh, no doubt. They hate each other. It's on sight if Rem ever see her, I'm sure. So a couple of years ago, Megan was dating this guy, Moneybags Joe, and whoever else she was dating in that time period. And Megan was at Kylie Jenner's house. Okay. Next time I'm gonna have a graph to show you guys this connects to that, and then it's gonna work out. At the end, it's going to look like a star or something. Megan is at Kylie Jenner's house, and because, you know, they love to keep black people around, you know what I'm saying, to entertain them. The Kardashians love black people so much that they have their own black children. Blackish. They have black. They ain't black. But they have their own little black clan of children, group of children, so that they could be around black people 24/7. In my mind. That's crazy. Anyway, I digress. So they were at a party. Megan, and some commotion breaks out. Megan Thee Stallion gets shot in her foot. Just listen. Stay with me. Megan Thee Stallion gets shot in her foot, and bone fragments shatter everything. Okay. It was a big, big deal. People didn't believe Megan because she didn't come right out and say it. And the way she was telling it, she wasn't trying to like rat on people. So people ridicule her to this day. All over the internet. Like it never really happened. And it really fucked with her. She broke down crying on several lives over the last couple of years, saying, why would y'all try? This is why women don't come forward and say somebody did something to them, because y'all are sitting in the wings judging and ridiculing them about it. This is serious. I got shot in my fucking foot. Foot broken up, fucked up, bullet wounds in my foot. And y'all don't believe me? Y'all think it's a joke? Y'all think it's fucking funny? Okay. So it's been a big, big deal over the last couple of years about her getting shot in the foot. And then Megan's mom died. She was very close to her mom, you know, all that kind of stuff. Very, very close. So Nicki, Megan did a song talking about Megan's Law, which y'all know that's the law where you have to register with sex offenders have to register, right? Did y'all know that? If somebody is accused of molesting a child or being a sex offender, y'all know definitely that they have to register with wherever they're living. They have to register with the state, the city, the county, all of that. They have to go on the books and it's public information. That's due to the Megan's Law. Okay. A little girl named Megan, was raped and molested, and it was a horrible thing. And they turned it into what's called Megan's Law for molestation of, minors, etc. Nicki's husband was supposed to register, but he didn't. And he's been on house arrest for like 2 years now. Okay. Because he violated the terms of the house arrest. He was supposed to register with all those places and as a registered sex offender, but he didn't. So Megan Thee Stallion made a rap song. I can't play it here because of royalties and all that stuff, but I do have something for you. Megan Thee Stallion made a rap song talking about Megan's Law. Like, oh, Megan's Law, y'all ain't mad at me. Y'all mad at Megan's Law. You know what I'm saying? Taking a shot at Nicki, because Nicki Minaj, because Nicki Minaj's husband is a pedophile, huh? Has been classified as one, and he didn't register as one. Okay, so she's taking all these shots, she's saying all these things. So Nicki gets wind of, she never said his name or Nicki's name. Nicki Minaj gets wind of this, of the new song, of course. It's always going wow. Everybody talking about, oh shit, you're talking about Nicki and Kenneth. That's Nicki's husband. And wow, you wild for that. Everybody know who you're talking about. So Nicki gets mad. Of course, she's petty. She married the right MFer. His last name is legally Petty. Nicki's petty. Nicki Minaj is petty. She then records this song about Megan, a diss track, and she ain't holding no fucking punches. I can't play the song, but I can play you when she was in the the studio. I was gonna say booth and studio. When she was in the studio in a booth recording, running back the song and saying the words back from the song. Let me play this for you guys because it's wild as hell. It's crazy. This is beyond disrespectful. And this is something that if somebody said about you, how she's going in on this song, the internet shocked by this. Everybody is Twitter's all of Twitter. People are let me see, hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Get my computer time to catch up. Oh, come the fuck on. Okay. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So Nicki goes into the booth to record this crazy diss track, totally disrespecting Megan, her mom, the sore subject of, pun intended, of her getting shot in the foot. It's a big deal. The whole internet is turned upside down about it, which is why we're talking about it here. Let me play for you Nicki, not the official recorded track, but it's still Nicki Minaj, singing her song that she did. I could play that. They ain't gonna come for copyright, but an actually produced song, they might. Let me see, because YouTube don't play with music and stuff like that at fucking all. At all. Let's see. But it's crazy. Like this is a big deal. But it's really sad because it reminds me of what I was saying at the beginning of this. I'm uploading the video again because it timed out. Hold on. Why is this ugly face bitch in my video feed? Please get your ass, bitch. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see where you are. So I had it for you guys for several days since last week when it first happened, but we just haven't had time to play it. But I have had it. Let's see where you are on here. Okay, yeah. Fuck. Heard you were looking for me. Oh, why are you all the way down here? That's weird. Mm-hmm. 24. While I'm looking for this, I did talk to Karina. I mean, I sent a message to her asking for her input about something. What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on. Let me cut you hoes off. Not y'all. The ones who keep sending me these messages while I'm live. The frivolous shit. I know why it's not on there because it's over here. I did ask Karina for her comment, any comment on this new filing that Carmen has in her team has done over the last couple of days. And I will say this. They're not concerned. They're not worried. They're not scared. Let me put it like that. They're not scared about this new filing that Carmen has done at all. They're not even remotely scared. I know why, because it's on my what you call it. This ugly bitch. Let me see. All right, I need to clear my phone out. Take these worthless holes off my damn drive. And that's what I need to do. Get your ass out my face. Get down there to the welfare. Hang on, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. This is so weird. It doesn't matter. I know where it is. It ain't over there. I know it's over here for sure. Okay. You. Won't let me back into that one, but that's okay. Let's go here, and then go here, and here. StreamYard be acting very funny. I know for a fact you over here, sweethearts. Your ass crying and shit. All right, nice and cute up for you guys. It's so much stuff on my devices. Oh, here we go. Why are you all the way over here on the end? Jeez, Christmas. Okay, here we go. Okay, I apologize about that, you guys. It timed out from where I had it. And that's okay. We got it. Let's go here. Let me close you. Ooh. Let's do you. Okay. Listen to this shit, y'all. Let me make sure this is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. Y'all let me know if you can hear this. Let me know in the comments if you can hear this.
Megan's Law.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Nicki Minaj acting like this?
I fucking dare you, bitch. And I know you listening right now, you fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment bitch. She a bullet fragment bitch. Now listen here, hoe. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that? A diss or piss? Said it was his, I said piss. My fans called it piss. Yo nigga, bitch, said all that shit about you, hoe. Yo ex-nigga that just was around you all that. Y'all mad because y'all don't have somebody that loves you and stand 10 toes down behind you. So you bringing up 30-year-old teeth when this man was a 15-year-old child.
That's not true.
You bringing up 30-year-old teeth because no man has ever and will ever fucking love you. And lying on your dead mother, on your dead mama, on your dead, you know, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on a dead mama, lied on your, I said, lied on a sexy red, she done lied, she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, she said she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, and then she lied and she cried, and she lied and she cried, cause she got blogs all up her stupid, doofy, sub-ass, effing pants. I said no will, I don't give up, for the rip up the joke, dude. And then she tried to rap double time. Lied on your dead mama. 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 Mama. Lied on your dead mama. Lied on your dead mama.
This is crazy.
You will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through third ass, bum ass bitch. Broke bitch. You broke bitch. Tell them the truth, bitch. Y'all want it, Roman? Lied on a dead mama. Lied on a dead mama. Right.
Baby, this fucked the internet up. That's Nicki Minaj.
No, I don't believe it's just that one line. I think Booger Sugar is involved. Booger Sugar is involved.
I agree. She sounded.
Y'all let me know your thoughts. This y'all queen?
Right.
So what? They're not mad at Megan. They mad at Megan's Law. Has Nicki Minaj acting like this?
I fucking dare you, bitch. And I know you listening right now, you fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment foot bitch. Bullet fragment bitch. She a bullet fragment bitch. Now listen here, hoe. Get up on your good foot. Bitch, I said get up on your good foot, not your bad foot. Fuck was that? A diss or piss? said it was his. I said piss. My fans called it piss. Yo, nigga, bitch, said all that shit about you, hoe. Yo, ex.
Y'all, this is crazy to me. This is Nicki Minaj, who is basically at this point, I wouldn't call her an icon, but she is a major player in the hip hop scene here in America. Right? And for her to be in a black woman who's successful and rich and et cetera, bringing up this lady's dead mama and something that's a major issue for Megan, being shot in her foot, telling her to get up on the good foot, not your bad foot, bitch, the good foot, and calling her all kinds of names is crazy to me. Bitches and your nigga this and that. It's crazy to me. And this is one of the things that I've been telling y'all when I've been like, there's such a thing as going too far, right? We talk about this on the show all the time. People don't know why I don't drag Carmen and Tay maybe the way I used to, or the way that I absolutely could today, or why I don't go in on Nicki every time she be saying crazy shit about me, which I absolutely could. But there's a certain thing in me, a stop button, a kill switch, that's like, that's too far. Talking about, like, I don't talk about anyway, talking about somebody's dead parents and all this other stuff and making a song about it and call it, that's too far. And it is another Nicki. She has no chill button. Nicki Minaj. She has no chill button. She's savage as fuck. And I don't even know if she can come back from this, because as the lady said, who was even playing the video, this y'all queen. And that's how I be looking too, when people be acting savage and ignorant as fuck on the internet. This who y'all go pay, this your influencer, this is your leader, this the head of, you know what I'm saying, your social media activity, acting like this. I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I cuss. I'm gonna get in your assy. But I do have a regulator, an internal regulator that lets me know when something's too much and it's too far, and so I don't even go down that path. And this right here is too much and it's too far, 100%. Rochelle said, so juvenile, she's never been my fave. I'm a Cardi fan. I'm not going to. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. I love rap, hip hop, blah 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 blah. I love Cardi B. I love her realness. I love, that body parts of it is fake, but I love how unapologetically, how she's herself and she doesn't apologize for it. And how, but there's a difference. Like, if you a psycho and that's what you're displaying, get help for that. I'm not talking about being yourself in that way. I mean, just keeping it real and not changing for Hollywood and becoming Hollywood. And, still doing stuff like going to the grocery store herself and, all the other things that she do. But, like regular people. But more than that, I don't know who her ghostwriter is nowadays or when she first came out. But yeah, I love Cardi B. I mean, that her first album that came out, it's not a dud on it. They gave a bitch 2 options, stripping or lose. Used to dance at the club in front of my school. Cardi goes hard. If y'all never listened to her raps before and y'all just see her persona online, the music goes hard. I said dance, not fuck, bitch. Don't get it confused. She is, she goes hard. If you like rap, I like rap. And people are like, oh, you're this, you're that, you're educated. You're supposed to be this, you're supposed to be professional. I thought you loved God. I cuss. I listen to trill ass rap music, all that. That's part of my upper. It's part of who I am. Definitely. I'm all those things and more. You don't have to be one-sided, right? We're not monoliths, as I always say on this page. We're not monoliths. We can do many, many different things and have many different sides to us as well. So, but Cardi music go hard. Definitely go very, very hard. They knock you down 9 times, but you get up 10. That's what Cardi said. And it's true. You know what I'm saying? I just love Cardi's story so much. She's so real. But to see these women in the same genre and the same space, and Cardi, I mean, there's like 15-year difference between Cardi and Nicki for sure. So for Cardi and Nicki to be into it, it just means that Nicki don't want to, loosen up the reins and let somebody else in. She still wants to be on top, but Nicki Minaj, she can't do the same things today that she used to do 10 years ago or 15 years ago or whenever it was. And she has to remember that the same way that she got into the game, you know what I'm saying, struggling, and they say fucking. I mean, that's what Remy said. If y'all, this is your homework assignment, all right? We're going to be doing homework assignments on our segments, okay? On these paid segments. Y'all need to go listen to Sheetha. Ooh, it goes hard, okay? It fucking goes absolutely hard against Nicki Minaj. It's Remy against Nicki. But these it's unfortunate because they got into it because, again, everybody wants to be on top, but there's enough room, and I've said this before, and I maintain that there is more than enough room at the table for everyone. That's how I feel. I definitely feel that way. I'm not in competition with nobody on this motherfucking blue app. Not in nobody. Those are two double negatives. I'm not into competition with anyone. Huh? Anyone on this blue app at all. I'm in my own lane, and I drive well in my own lane. And other people, they're driving in their own lanes too. I'm okay with that. I have no qualms about it. And I'm a collaborator. When I first came into this space, if you guys remember, I was looking to collaborate with other female influencers off the decade. I'm not saying be best friends and buddies, but I felt like if we combined our efforts on everything, just everything across the internet, that we'd have it would be fun. And you guys, the viewers, the followers, the end users, would also have a lot of fun, and it'll be a better time for everyone. But that didn't happen. And that's another story for another time, how that shit didn't shake out and why it didn't shake out and all of that stuff. But I'm also very content with being a lone wolf. And y'all don't see me on this app. You know what I'm saying? Doing X, Y, and Z and joining this and joining that and doing this and that. I come right here front and center and talk to you guys. That's it. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't fuck with it, don't fuck with it. Not y'all. You know what I'm talking about. Bit of bitches in the bushes. But I am a collaborator. I'm a collaborator. You have to be in the world we're living in today. I am a people connector. I love connecting people and things like that. But you get burnt in the process because, it's a lot of jealousy out there. A lot of jealousy. If I went to jail for whatever reason, people would still be jealous of me and the platform that I have built and still be talking shit and trying to tear it down. But you better believe before God, if that ever happened for whatever reason, I'd come out and sit right back on my motherfucking throne and continue to rule as I have for the however long this page has been up in my own space. I'm not worried about anyone else. I want people to be successful and do things in their own space too. Everyone. I mean that. I'm serious. Be successful in your space. Do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? Use your own brain and bring your own level of creativity and ability and skill and talent to the people, because that's what y'all come here to see from me. And y'all go to pages to see that from everyone. When y'all go to Darius' page, y'all go to see him cook. Y'all go to see him talk his shit about his money, how he spent it in Bali or this or that, how much money he made. That's what y'all go there for. When y'all come here to hear me talk about different people, different things, hot topics, Carmen and Tay, educate y'all on different things from business to everything in between. And everything that we do over here. Sometimes we get into spirituality and we talk about that and the progression of life and your spirit and your mind and how you have to be transformative. We get in deep into those things. We talk about a lot of different things on this page, a lot. And that's what y'all come here for. Even if it's just to hear me shit talk, y'all want to hear how I, you know, y'all want to hear me talk my shit, period. And you know that no matter how much cussing I do and what I say, I'm going to reel it back in. That's not going to be the whole show. I'm going to reel it back in and get back, you know, in a professional space and give you what you came here for. Some of this and some of that. And everyone can do that in their own space. And I'm comfortable with that. So I hate that Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and Megan Thee Stallion are in this space with one another instead of collabing and pulling a chair up to the table with one another to see how they can give us something better than doing it by themselves. And that's really how I feel about everything across all business lines. Because this is a business to me. Going online and being on here with you guys, y'all know this. It's a business. I get money from it. And I treat it like it's a business. So, yeah. Let me show you guys the Chantel piece real quick. So y'all know who Chantel is. I was on the phone with someone earlier today, and I went over to Chantel's page. Just level set. Chantel's a failing restaurant in Sanford, Florida, called Chantel's Until, who partnered up with Darius Cooks recently to try to save her restaurant. But from the dickhead, it became something totally different, because once you pay me, meaning her, Chantel, money to just rent the restaurant out, basically that's all you're doing. Now you're doing a pop-up shop, Darius, because you're not saving a restaurant. You're not teaching her life skills and things to enhance her restaurant. And I'm not saying it's because of him, because a lot of that was because of her, because she wasn't interested in learning the skills of the trade from him in a lot of spaces. So, you know, she got her money and she checked out, literally and figuratively checked out. And that was to her detriment, because that was the original goal. And then it took on a whole different, you know, life form and all that kind of stuff. But she's back at her restaurant, honey. She put up a plate of food. Let me show it to you. I thought this was just so trill to do. So trifling. Put your own work out. Put your own food out. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you are, I don't give a fuck who it is. Put your own food out. And don't be trying to act like something, perpetrate like you made something and putting it on your website as a restaurant owner like it's your food. Now she got to buy my bike. Let me see what this says, y'all. Where'd it go? Buy my bike for me for $25. Raffle tickets, child. I can't with her. Where's this picture at? Here we go. Okay. Let me share my screen. Hold on. So Chantel, it was a flop, big time, you know, with Chantel getting help and, you know, etc. She's been trying to pick up the pieces ever since. All right. The restaurant's been very empty and all of that. And I don't wish, you know, especially as a black owned business, a small black owned business, any ill will or anything like that. But let's take a look at some of the things that she's been advertising for her business since Darius left. So she put this picture up on her website, as you can see. It says Chantel's is offering free appetizers with the purchase. The purchase of what? It doesn't say anything else. With the purchase? That don't even make sense, but okay. So I clicked on this picture. These biscuits. She put this up here like this is hers, okay? This is what she did. Let me close out. It says, once again, she's offering free appetizers. So these are the appetizers, I guess, with the purchase. I don't know if she means the purchase for entree. Then she put this picture up here of what will be considered an appetizer. Biscuits with preserves. At first I thought, and so did the person I was speaking to, that this was Darius's biscuits that he left behind in the restaurant, right? That's what I thought at first. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me do something right quick. Hold on. I'm gonna open you, but I will do this. Stop. Show y'all something. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And yeah. Child, hold on. Okay. Here we go. Let me show my screen again. So Darius. So this lady, Chantel. At first, I thought these were Darius's biscuits because he said he made thousands, umpteen of them. And then he left everything there. So I'm like, oh, and even that would be scandalous. Like, damn, she left, whatchamacallit? She left the biscuits there? I mean, she cooked the biscuits that he left there. I thought that was, kind of weird. But let me show y'all this right quick. So I did a quick search for these biscuits because if these are Darius's biscuits he left there, that's shady. If you didn't make these biscuits, because if you can make biscuits like this, you can close your restaurant down. Hear me good. Not well. My grandmother was country, uneducated. She would say, hear me good. Like older people from the South back in the 20s and 30s, they didn't really have an education because they were working in the fields and stuff like that. Hear me and hear me good. Okay. I'm gonna tell you this. If you can make biscuits like the one she have on her page, acting like they're hers, you can close that restaurant shit down and just sell biscuits and be a biscuit house. If you can make biscuits like this with some homemade preserves, yeah, you can make a ton of money like that. So I got curious. Like, these are not Darius's biscuits. Maybe they're biscuits from online. Sure enough, I did a search and look at this. I did a search for the plate that she had online, and this is what came up. This is the original picture. Here's the original picture. It's on a website called yube.club. Homemade biscuits, buttermilk. Here's the exact same picture. There it is. Right there. There's the picture. Can y'all see that? Let me go back to StreamYard. Oh, yeah, I can't see that. Hold on. Hold on. Here it is. Right there. Boom. There's the picture that Chantel has on her website, acting like this is one of her appetizers that she's going to give you for free with the purchase, whatever that means. This is very salacious. This is very salacious because you're trying to act like this is your work to get people down and just make some biscuits if you can make them and put them online. But sitting up here perping and acting like these are yours, and this is what people are going to get when they get down to the welfare. Child, this is the whole website, honey. Here it is right here. Let me go back because y'all ain't see it first. Homemade buttermilk biscuits. This is the website. It says homemade. You click on it. You open it up. And it's the exact same picture with the same knife and everything right there from Chantel's website, child. Let me see. Let me go back here. And then go on her page. And here's her page again, just in case you was taking a piss. Here we go. Here's her page. Same exact picture. Talking about you offering appetizers. I looked up these other ones. They all stock photos too. Well, not stock because that website, this might be a stock photo. I don't think you could buy it from them. It's not. This is an actual photo that somebody took of some work that they did and made biscuits and put it out there online. Okay, that's not a stock photo. Stock photo is when you go to buy photos from Photo Bucket and different places to put on your website and use for different things that people have sold to them for those purposes. That's why it's called stock. It's in stock. You can go buy it. But she got this for on the free and just took it off somebody's website of their work. I just wanted to bring this to your attention because Chantel, what is this voodoo doll she got on the back of her bike? Can somebody tell me what this is? Because I don't know what it is. Every time she goes live, let me blow it up. Every time she goes live, she has this doll baby on the back of her bike. That's suspicious to me. Y'all don't think that's suspicious? This is very suspicious. Look at it. Got dreads on and everything. I don't know why she did it. They eating her up in the comments too. Hopefully that'll pass because I'm just reporting on this and and giving you my observation and all that stuff. But I don't want her to I want all black, especially black businesses to succeed. Even Carmen's cookbook. I ain't tell y'all not to buy, not y'all, her followers. I didn't tell them not to buy. They want to buy it, let them do it. Let me see who's the dude riding with you. I'll put the word out. Do you have a meeting location? Somebody said the voodoo doll is sending me. I mean, yeah, biker life ain't nothing like it. I think she had sent out an invitation. Let me see what she said on this one. She said, calling all bikers, small movie shoot tomorrow. So she's an actress now. What's really hood? Because Chantel, why did you get in this man's inbox asking him for that $1,600? That right there is suspicious. Of course, we know the word. But that right there is suspicious to me. $1,600 just asking him for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I saw you cashing them checks. That would have right there. And then taking the $2,500 over a 60-40 split would have been, another thing. We talked about this already. But she's always coming up with something. So now it's calling all bikers. She's doing a small movie shoot tomorrow at 11 in Orlando. I need some bikers. Chantel's would happily provide lunch for all that attend. Please inbox me. Now, Chantel, when she get there, she going to tell them it's a reservation fee. Filming has been canceled. So it got canceled. Somebody going to talk about oh, y'all can't see it. Hold on. Let me change the thing. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody going to say, here we go. Okay. Somebody going to have the nerve to say in the comments on here, talking about, they're going to say, can you afford to provide lunch for all those bikers? Let me see if she replied. Somebody said because she still ain't paid them servers. You think she paid her staff first? Somebody called her and that voodoo doll twins. I told him, you said your servers took their slips home. She said her servers took the slips home. So this lady said she was talking to her husband. I told them, you said your servers took their slips home. So maybe those were the people that paid cash on those to-go orders. God only knows. But when he goes to his spreadsheets, he will have columns on what was sold. And if there are not tickets to match up with that, oh well, somebody definitely dropped several balls on both parties. I'm going to have a piece of cheese and some orange juice as I'm crashing with my diabetes. Why do people put all that? She could have left this out. The voodoo doll is sending me. That doll just scared the hell out of me. That's what I get for coming over here being nosy. Let's Listen, I don't wish any bad ill on this lady at all. I hope she can get it together, but she need to pick something that she good at, because that restaurant be looking empty. I don't know if y'all seen it, but let me see. It's karaoke night. I'm not gonna play that because are they playing music on this one? I think so. Yeah. I ain't about to play with my whatchamacallit. She said every Sunday she got a Blazing Posse reggae band. Who paying them? Magnifico. Yep. So anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that biscuit and let y'all know that she over there playing in everybody's damn face. I can talk about some free appetizers with the purchase. I mean, what does that mean? With the purchase of the bike? Because that bike up for sale. She left it open-ended, just like the Justin Till piece. That's her mini-me. That's funny. Hi, Tanya Harvey. She still hasn't turned in the receipts for the servers. This is terrible. Terrible. Maybe she wasn't keeping the receipts and she was just relying on the POS to do its thing. Maybe the servers were supposed to keep the receipts. I mean, they should, so that they can get their tips and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know why or maybe they turned them into her and she just haven't turned them into him. Maybe she's thinking of a way to figure out how she can play with the numbers. We know she will do that. She charged $50 to get in to make a reservation. And how much was it, y'all, to get in front of the line, to jump the line? Baby, she had to jump the line fee and everything. Selling t-shirts and CDs in my mind. CDs and Lucy's and every motherfucking thing. Ain't nobody even got a CD player anymore. She out there selling mixtapes, CDs, everything. She Muslim oils and shit out there selling mixed oils and doing everything except running the front of that house. I don't like Darius. We're for damn. I don't like your ass if you watching this. You know good and damn well I don't. I don't be fucking with you, but you always got something crazy and inaccurate to say about me. So fuck yeah, okay? So this ain't, please don't think this in defense of your motherfucking ass. You know, it is not. Chantel was doing some hookery, crookery, shady shit. That's it, and that's all. That's the bottom motherfucking line. Rochelle said, that's a good question. Can she afford to feed those bikers? Shut up, Shell. She's not giving the receipts because she has already played with the numbers. Okay. This is what Rochelle said also. She ripped him off for sure. Well, we don't know that. But if everything was on the up and up and your workers kept their receipts, this is what they do for a living. They're going to keep their receipts. Where the workers at? Why the workers not coming on the lives and under the comments and stuff? Because if I had worked an event and if I was a waiter or waitress, obviously, if I was a waitress and I worked an event anywhere, but especially an event like this, I'm keeping my receipts. And if I know the person who's responsible, who got my ducats, is looking for a receipt from me, and they asking the person, a middle person, to get them from me, and she ain't doing shit, or he or she, I'm going straight to that person's inbox with my receipts. You can believe that. And I'm going to get under their post so everybody can see that I inboxed them. So you ain't about to play like you ain't heard from me. I'm going to be screaming from the mountaintops. Bitch better have my money. Not half. Not some. But all my cash. Oh, I'm going to put that foot dead up your ass. That's what Superfly said. That's what it said. I will be reaching out to Darius directly since Chantel is clearly playing games. Sending shit one by one and all that. Most of the servers were her kids. Wow. So maybe they got their shit off the top. I don't know. She's not, okay, sorry. The workers are her children and her family members. Okay. So what y'all think? They already made their money. They got their money in cash and pre-reservations. And whatever else they was doing. So that's why she ain't pressed to send them. Because that would explain it to me. Or maybe she said, we're going to do this insurance claim. Because y'all heard about that, right? We're well over our time. We're at the 2 hour and 15-minute mark. But y'all heard about the claims that she tried to file against wanted to file against his insurance that he had for the event. Anytime you do an event anywhere, you have to have permits for it. All right. You have to have permits and insurance if you're smart. So Darius had insurance and she tried to file a claim against his insurance, talking about her stove was broke and her refrigeration and trying to get the money from that. But we all know the man was in there working on fixing the stove when Darius pulled up to the scene. So, you know, Chantel's one of those ladies like from the hood who be doing shit in the hood, and everybody knows, you know what I'm saying, that she be doing shit and not to fuck with her and trust her like that because she be doing shit. And unfortunately, you know, Chantel gonna do anything to make a buck. Anything but get in that kitchen and cook. Huh? Talking about on one of her lives, she don't even be going to work. She got people to go to work for her and do the work. So she basically sit back and chill because I send people down there to do the work. And that's where you fucked up at. You have to take your business by the horns. Okay? You have to take your business by the horns. You're going to get stuck a few times because you're handling the horns. You're going to get stuck, but you're going to get better at avoiding those horns. Okay? You sending people down there. First of all, that's money that could be in your own pocket if you just do it your damn self that you're paying somebody else to do. Second of all, how you know how your food is being prepared and tastes if you don't even go in? She said sometimes I don't go in for days because I got people to do it. Okay, and that's where you messing up at. Okay. All right, guys, let's get on off of here. We're well over our time. These sessions will be to around about an hour and 30-minute mark. Hour and a half, you know, for our shows. Today's the first Saturday out of the month. So I was supposed to do, not supposed to, but today is the designated day for my give back to the homeless community. My serving of them. I won't be doing it today, this Saturday, but we'll pick it up tomorrow, next Saturday. We'll definitely do it, and I'll show you guys all the highlights from it and all that good stuff. So, all right. Listen, you guys, have a lovely, lovely Saturday. Well, it's Sunday now, officially. Have a lovely Sunday. Say something nice to someone whose path you cross. You never know. It might save their life. Just say hello. Oh, I like your shoes. I like your hair. I like your eyes. It doesn't diminish you in any way. You literally could be saving someone's life. I've literally. So, y'all have a lovely, lovely night's sleep, and I will catch you guys. I'm not going live after this. That defeats the purpose of doing this live. And I don't even know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. We're not having our one Sunday out of the month won't be tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know when that is. So we're Wednesday night. Just to reiterate, we're Wednesday night, Friday and Saturday, and one Sunday out of the month. All right. You'll be right here with me, front and center, as we talk about everything and everyone that we feel like we want to talk about. All right. I'll be in our group, and if you guys, what I'll do is start a running list of things of suggestions that you guys. We actually already do this, right? If you're in the private group, you know that I will, before I go live, or at times I'll say, hey, what do you guys want to talk about? We've been doing this for quite some time. So if you see it crop up, or if it's cropped up over the last day or two or three or the last week, you see it somewhere else, you already know. Okay. I'm not saying they copying off of us, but I could tell you we never copy off of any fucking body over here, ever. I will be live on Tuesday. That's the day Karina and Carmen goes to court. And, Karina, we already went over all that. And then Carmen filed that counter at the end of the day on Friday, this past Friday. So I will be covering that. I will be talking about that. That'll be on Tuesday, and that'll be on our main page. All right. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that all shakes out and what's agreed upon and all that kind of stuff. Because it's getting a lot. It's getting to be a lot. And again, this is not even the main overarching court case for them. So all these little baby cases and motions that they filing in between, this is a lot. So we'll see what happens on Tuesday. There's a Zoom call, so Carmen won't be in Atlanta. Karina's here in Atlanta, but I doubt that she'll be at the courthouse. It is scheduled to be a Zoom call. And no, you cannot get on the Zoom call. I'm letting you guys know as teammates and et cetera, et cetera. Those Zoom calls are they're heavily screened. You can't just jump on the call like you can a Zoom call. They have a process and a protocol for them. So you won't be able to get on. So don't hold your breath for that. But I will definitely keep you apprised of any changes, updates, what happens afterward, etc. On our main page, Nandy After Dark. So make sure you're following our main page as well as our YouTube channel over here, Nandy After Dark. All right. Every last one of you listening to my voice on this live, if you're watching it on a replay later, much later when I post it, you're all paid Patreon members, which means that you actually went to Patreon and then came here and signed up and paid and all that stuff. And I want to thank you very, very much. I really appreciate you guys rocking with me and all that good stuff. So we'll continue to get more members in and on, as people find out about this, know about it, and fill my absence on the internet, because this is the space that I'll spend a lot of my time. So thank you guys for the $20 tip a month plus the 99 cents. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And if I don't see you tomorrow, we won't be on here tomorrow, but if I don't see you on our main page tomorrow and Monday, I'll definitely see you Tuesday on the main page. All right. Y'all have a lovely rest of the morning. Good night, sleep, and I'll catch you on the next episode right here on Thursday of next week for Nandy After Dark. Bye.